Okay, I'm going to go live now. Hopefully I'm live now. Let me see. Double checking. Let me see. Okay, audio's working. That's good. Um, okay. All right. Wait. Happy National Cheese. Oh, I didn't save. Okay. Better. All right. What does my title say? Title. Oh, hold on. I'll have to refresh. Hold on. Stream difficulties, everybody. Oh, that's weird. I went live with, I think, the correct one. Oh, no, no, no. Is that updated? I don't know. It's fair. It's right. Okay, it's right now. That's all that matters. Okay, first things first. Hi, welcome in, Chan. How are you doing? I was going to clear chat, but now that there's relevant chat, I guess I'll just leave it. Chan, hi, how are you? How's it going? Welcome in. You're early. I don't even have a scheduled time, so. Chris M. Yee, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see. Chan says, I'm doing great. How about you? Oh, I don't know. I could be better, I guess, but I'm all right. There's just some things going on at the moment. Chris M. Yee, thank you kindly for the resub. How are you doing, Chris M. Yee? I guess while we're here, before we do anything else, let me do some shout outs. Let's first shout out Chan the Magic Man. I don't even think there's anybody here yet. Alright, we'll give proper shout outs later, but we'll just get these in so that. And Chris M. Yee. Alright, there we go. Remind me later, I'll shout you guys out again when there's more people here. Okay, alright, let's see. I haven't started advertising yet. That's what I was going to do before this. But then we got a resub, so thank you kindly for the resub, Chris M. Yee. I have the tab open so I can wait for your stream. Wow, thank you so much, Chan. That's awesome. Thank you. That means a lot. I mean, I know I don't have a Discord or anything, so that makes life tough. And sometimes I don't even know if I'm gonna stream. There's actually a likelihood that next week I might not stream because I'll be going to a magic convention in Western New York. It'll take all day on Sunday, so I'm probably not going to be able to. Well, it depends on how tired I am and what time I get home and stuff next week, but that's kind of the state we're in. So for next week. All right. Okay. I'm going to start advertising, but the trick list is open if anybody wants to request anything, any tricks, and then also well, there's 3 boss tricks. So yeah. um, and all 3 boss tricks were from last week. So that should give people a hint if anybody's hunting down boss tricks, I guess. Okay, but I'm gonna start advertising. Here we go. But yeah, what's new with everybody? How's everybody doing? Okay, don't mind me, everybody. I'm just advertising. Dr. Dream, hello, welcome in. Yo! How's it going? I just started. I haven't even finished setting up yet, and I'm still advertising. But if you're here, feel free to chat about in chat. This is a good time to catch up. So, Dr. Dream, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, but let me know. Oh, Chan, I don't know if you knew, but Dr. Dream told me that he saw you solving the Megaminx, and it's really cool. Let's see. Dr. Dream says, "Good golf for the first time this year. Whoa, awesome! I'm not a big fan of golf, but I actually enjoy disc golf, so I think disc golf is really fun." Shot a 47 on 9 holes. I'll take it. Only lost 2 balls. That's awesome. Cool. So what's that? 9. So that's 4. I mean, I guess. So it doesn't really necessarily tell me because it could have been really difficult. And if the par was like 4 or 5 on all of them, then it's like you're doing really good. If the par was like 2 or 3 on most of them, then it's like I don't know. So, but Dr. Dream says can't wait to try disc golf. Oh, awesome! Yeah. So the difference between golf and disc golf is that I feel like the places that support disc golf are smaller places. They don't require like country club fees to upkeep like greens. And then also the barrier to entry, like for regular golf, you need to buy the balls and the clubs. And for disc golf, you just need to buy like a set of discs, and like the set of discs is super cheap, relatively. It's less than the price of one club. No, it was a regular course, huh? Yeah. Let's see. Cool, cool. Yeah, I have not been out to do disc golf as much as I'd like to in the last few years. But I had a baby a couple years ago, so I think that's. I mean, I don't think that excuses me from everything, but a little bit. All right, let's see. Still advertising. To be fair, I don't even know if I should advertise every time. I sometimes feel like it's a waste of time, but then I sometimes feel like some people come in because it's like a random, hey, who sees who sees where I post? And it's like, okay. Don't be silly. I blame everything on my kids. Everything. Excellent. Dr. Dream, may I ask, how many kids do you have, and like what ages? So my kid, I have a daughter, and she's 21 months. Thanks for the lurk, Chan. Thanks for stopping by early too, as well, Chan. For anybody who didn't catch it, Chan was actually on in chat before I started to stream. So he was like, "Hi, Nam." I was like, "Oh, hi, Chan," and I wasn't even streaming yet. Girl 8 and boy 6. Ah, okay. So you're a little bit ahead of my 21-month-old. So, but yeah. So right now I can see the glimpse of my daughter learning a lot of things. Like she can understand things. She's starting to put like simple sentences together. Like she said, instead of saying just hello, she's saying like hello, dada or daddy, and hello, mama or hello, mommy. So she's actually starting to put more than one word together. And then she can count. She can count to 10, like, which is kind of weird. And I was reading up on it, and it's like, oh, okay, she probably doesn't quite understand the concept of numbers all the way up to 10, but she knows the rote when we count to 10, like which numbers are connected to each other. But I know that she knows at least up to 3, like numerically. So that's actually kind of really cool for me at the moment. Let's see. All right, for anybody who's just dropped in, I'm still advertising, but the trick queue is open, so feel free to make a request. Okay, I'll skip that one for today. But yeah, I have not been sleeping well up until like today. I had a great night's sleep last night for some reason, and I don't think I did anything different, which is strange. What do you mean by advertising? I demand my entertainment. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the trick queue is open, so you're welcome to request a trick right now. And then what do you mean by advertising? Oh, I just announced in other people's Discords that I'm going live. So, I'm in a lot of friend Discords, or at least other streamers that I hung out in, have hung out in, and tell them, hey, I'm going live. Kismet Divine, welcome in. How are you doing? Dr. Dream says, gotcha. All right, welcome in, Kismet Divine. Whoa, you redeemed Transporter. Hey. Speaking of which, I'm a Star Trek fan, but I haven't watched any new Star Trek because I don't have, what's it called? Paramount Plus? I know it used to be like CBS Plus, but, uh, so, Kismet Divine says, I'm good, just at work. Yes, you, I believe I've seen you in other chats and we've discussed, you have a late shift, Kismet, so. I'm demanding my entertainment. Oh, I see. All right. Well, the trick queue is open, so you guys are welcome to request something while I continue to advertise. I'm almost done, so shouldn't be too much longer at the moment. Where are you located again? I'm located in Western New York State, so East Coast time. If you're curious about time zone. Let's see here. Self promo. Work is loud, so I'm just here being supportive. Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah. I don't know who's in chat, but last week I had a challenging stream because there was I don't exactly want to call him a heckler. So in Magic, when people give you a difficult time about proving your magic, we call them hecklers. But this person was just being a little obnoxious in chat, so I was like, I don't know. It frustrated me. Flusterated me, I guess. I was frustrated and flustered at the same time. Okay, alright. So, let's see. I heard Jury Duty is an amazing show, but we can't get it in Canada. Oh, my sympathies. I have tried to get things over a VPN, and some of the most popular streaming services have detected, hey, you're coming from a VPN. You're gonna have to get off of the VPN if you would like to watch something. And I'm like, wow, that's lame. So sounds like an insta ban. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to give people the benefit of the doubt the first time, and just give them a chance. And I even gave. So it was weird because the part that started first because I gave like a verbal ban, like on stream, like, hey, you better be careful, such and such. And I was like, ah. And then it's still, I don't know. Anyway, neither here nor there. Okay, and then, alright, we're going to do this. Okay, and then one more, and then we are done advertising, quote unquote advertising. So I don't have a Discord myself because I don't know if I want to manage a Discord. That's kind of my reservation at the moment. Not that I'm already in like 50 bajillion different people's Discords. But anyway, to recap, we have 3 boss tricks from last stream. So if anybody wants to try and catch those, they are also available. And my apologies if anybody feels me, hears me coughing a little bit. So, all right, okay, let's see. Well, I'm not sure exactly who's here, but let's give a bunch of shout-outs, proper shout-outs for real this time. Okay. Let's first give a shout-out to Chan the Magic Man. If you're looking for more magic, Chan the Magic Man normally does retro games and other games, community games, but on Mondays he will do sleight of hand card magic. So on Mondays, so Magic Monday. So please give Chan a follow if you're interested. Let's see. Kismet Divine says you can do big tricks on the big cards. Well, I can try if you would like to request that. Do I have jumbo cards? Tell you what, if you request supersize me, I'll do something, but you won't be able to pick the trick up. I'm gonna have to probably pick it myself. Hey, welcome in Books, Brews, and Booze. Alright, I'm currently in the middle of shoutouts because nobody has actually requested anything. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to know how to request something and you haven't been on my stream before. Okay, alright, next we've got Chris M. Yee. As soon as I started the stream, he came in and gave a resub. So thank you kindly, Chris M. Yee. Please give Chris M. Yee a follow. Does the Clip M. Yee show once every couple weeks to highlight some of the best or funniest clips on Twitch, so please give him a follow. But otherwise, Variety Streamer does a bunch of games, does the clip show, and generally a big supporter of the stream. So please give Chris MU a follow. All right, next we have Dr. Dream. I've been calling him Dr. Dream, but it's just Dream in chat. So Dream. Speedcuber. So seen a couple of. I popped in once, and then I lurked like another time. But doing lots of cubing, and there's various different cubes that Dr. Dream will cube. So if you're interested in cubing, please give Dr. Dream a follow. And then we got Kismet Divine. Kismet Divine, hanging out in one of the other chats that I mod, but stopped in on a stream playing Apex Legends and I think other games. So feel free to give Kismet Divine a follow if you're interested in games. Then, of course, we've got Books, Brews, and Booze. Sometimes known as Triple B, sometimes it's called Books, sometimes it's called BBB. And if you're a Sencha Katner, you may give her a different nickname that we won't say on my stream. But Books, Brews, and Booze will read books to you. But otherwise, if you want to talk about alcohol or see her cats or see tarot decks, actually that's one of the things that sometimes draws me. I'm like, if I hop in and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to hang out, I see a tarot deck, I just stay. Like, so I'm into cards. I like cards. That's kind of what I do. But yeah, if you're interested in finding another part of Twitch that is not like performance art or playing games, reading books is another piece of the Twitchiverse. So please give Books a follow. All right. Okay. Did I catch everybody? I think I caught everybody that I saw thus far. Okay. All right. Okay, Crazy Asian, I've got to make some new redeems soon, probably involving show me a random tarot deck. Yo, I'm down. If it's something that doesn't cost like 50,000 channel points, I will totally be redeeming that like every time I come in. So I'm totally down. All right, next. If I start streaming more often, I want to do Tarot Tuesdays. Cool, yeah. I actually purchased myself a book called like some basics of tarot, and it was only like $5 at Five Below, and I was like, all right, I might as well just grab it just to see. All right, we're gonna start the ritual. We're gonna open up the Twitch deck. So here we are, the Twitch deck. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and put on my cheating fingers. Cheating fingers right here. Whoops. This is all I need to perform my magic. I suppose if I had better skin quality, I may not need to use it, but for the time being, that's what we've got. Okay, so there was this trick that I messed up last week. I felt really embarrassed about. So I would like to start with that today if nobody else has anything. Obi-Wan, what's that? Moisturizer? No, it's Sort Quick. So it's this product in the, I guess, originally it was for like the retail space where people would count paper money, and so they wouldn't have to lick their fingers, because licking your fingers and then touching paper money, that, you know, is not very, I guess, hygienic. So it gives you tactility without you having to lick your fingers. But anyway, welcome in, Obi-Wan. How's it going? First things first, let's go ahead and give Obi-Wan a shout out. If you have not given Obi-Wan a follow, musician, plays guitar. I actually lurked in a recent stream, Obi-Wan, and your guitar has greatly improved from when I first hopped in like months ago. So I would say practice streams are working out. But also, we'll do coding online as well on stream sometimes. So please give Obi-Wan a follow. Debogard, hello, welcome in. Hi, Crazy. This is the first time I get to watch. Excellent. Well, first, allow me to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Nam, also known as Crazy Asian with 3 N's on Twitch, and I like to do sleight of hand card magic. And this is my stream, so I do sleight of hand card magic. I actually have a StreamerSonglist that I've co-opted, and I put tricks on it. So feel free to look at it. If anybody would like to request a trick, feel free. I understand that not a lot of people will know what tricks are, so if you want to request something, you just type in !random, and that will put something into the queue at random for you. Anyway, I'm going to start with a trick called, let me see here. Okay, so for anybody who's here, this trick is called I Know Kung Fu. And I messed this up last week because I think I finished it out okay. Like, I did the mechanics okay, but I was very hesitant. I was trying to remember how to do the trick during the course of the trick, and so I'm like, okay, I need redemption for this. So let's grab a few cards. So I'm going to be grabbing all of the kings as our helpers. And then we'll need another card selected. And, hold on. Let me find the other king before we do anything else. There we go. And if nobody has been in the stream before and they would like to interact with something, I have enabled a heat map extension, so anybody who's on desktop can click directly on the screen. And you should be able to click, and it'll put a marker directly on the table. So if somebody can do that right now, just for me, we'll use that card as the selection. And it doesn't matter that I know what it is, but feel free. Okay, so it looks like this one is on the 10 of diamonds. I think that's very clear, so we'll grab that one. And I'm sorry whoever was on the Queen of Clubs, but maybe we can use the Queen of Clubs for another trick next. Okay, and then I end up capturing all the heat maps, and then I eat them. At least that's what I try and do. Okay, so our selection here is going to be the 10 of diamonds. And so what I'm going to do is I have the 4 kings here. Here's the king of diamonds, here's the king of hearts, here's the king of clubs, and the king of spades. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and leave the 10 just over there for a second. And what I'm going to do is I would like to leave the 2 black kings over here. I'm going to go ahead and take the 10 and place it on the red kings. So we've got our 3 cards here, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place my hand over here really quick, and I'm going to quickly, you'll see that there's nothing here. It's because I'm going to transfer it very quickly from here through my hand, and the 10 travels in between the 2 black kings, and over here is just the 2 red kings. Okay, I know, unimpressed. That's okay, we'll do it again, okay. So look, we have our 10 of diamonds here, and I'll do it a little bit differently this time. Okay, so we've got the king of hearts, king of diamonds. I'll keep the black kings face up this time. So here's the king of clubs, here's the king of spades, and we're going to go ahead and leave the 10 over here just for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the 10 and place it in between the 2 black kings. And now I'm going to go ahead and smash the 2 red kings together. And actually, if you didn't know, those 2 cards have now just become 1 card. And that 1 card is the 10 of diamonds. Now you're probably wondering, wait, where are the red kings? Because there's only 1 card in between the black kings. I know, that's exactly what you're thinking. But if I just hold this card up and I just pull on the edges like this, ready? I actually have 2 cards here, and there are the 2 red kings. And that, my friends, is a successful performance of what I would call I Know Kung Fu. Oh yeah, I forgot to say we encountered the boss, and now I can say I beat the boss. Boom. So there we go. Alright, let's see here. Let me catch up on chat for a second. Obi-Wan says, yummy heat maps, yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious. So, a few months ago, my daughter was not impressed by the sound. Yum, 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 yum. But now she chuckles every time. So she's getting it. She's understanding. Debugard says, cool! Obi-Wan says, I just go, ha! That's neat. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you kindly for the claps. Books, Brews, and Booze. Obi-Wan. Oh, boss clap. Yes, that's right. With that, my friend, it's sadly bedtime. Books, Brews, and Booze, I understand that you are also on the East Coast, so I know it's late. Have a glorious evening. Sleep well. Take care. And we'll talk to you another time. See ya. Okay, C1NRB, welcome in. Here's a trick. Make an algebra-like equation. 8x minus 31 equals 17. What is x? Teacher, the answer is 6. And walk away. Okay. Not that late, lol. I used to be such a night owl. Oh, yeah. I still am such a night owl, so. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's an algebra trick. So, or hold on, wait. Oh, is that correct? Is that mathematically correct? It's 48. Oh yeah, okay. All right. Sorry, I haven't done like legitimate algebra in my head for a long time. Okay, all right. Let's see. Next one that I would like to do is something that I also messed up. Well, I didn't really mess it up. I think I recovered fine, but I was very unhappy with my performance of it last time because I also kind of forgot how to do it during the trick. So I was like, okay, come on. I forgot what 8 times 6 is. Yeah, I mean, her like is the daughter. Oh, I go by Debo, by the way. Okay, all right, Debo, thanks. I know I've seen you a lot and I've hung around, but you know, the easiest thing about doing something in chat is if you're gonna like talk to somebody, you just go at, and then like Twitch will fill in the rest of the name. So I've never had to think about it, right, until you stream yourself and you're trying to pronounce it on stream, and that's that's when it has to matter. So, okay, so let me see. So this one, okay, this one is called. Let's see. I've been calling this Picasso arm. I've been calling this twisting Picasso's arm. Oh no, this is Picasso aces. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to let me quickly fix my own cue. So this one I messed up last week because I was like, I didn't remember how to do it. And I think I did it okay, except that it wasn't the best. So hold on. Let me just quickly run through it once right here. Then, and then, and then. Okay. Man, this is going to be a little bit painstaking. And then, okay, all right, I think I got it. So I just hope I don't mess it up now. Okay, so this is a trick. Oh, and this is also a boss trick, so hang on. Boss. Okay, whew. So yeah, and just to I was like, oh man, let me just get rid of these boss tricks right now, right at the beginning of stream because they're going to be bothering me. But I actually between last week and this week, I actually did practice these, so it's cool. I'm a big fan of Japan, which I will never be able to physically go to, but can dream intensely about. When I was 11, I dreamed I went to Mikunai Island forest area. Oh, I mean, why don't you think you would ever be able to go? And if not like physically, virtually, there are people who uh, will like stream or record their times there, and you could go virtually potentially. But um, anyway, all right, we'll get back to visiting Japan after this. So, Mike 2600, welcome in. How's it going? So, actually, while we're here, I haven't started this yet. We haven't done anything with it yet. So let me go ahead and give Mike 2600 a shout out. Everybody, please give Mike 2600 a follow because he is another magician. He mostly streams music on Twitch, but will occasionally do magic streams. He used to do them like once a month. I think it's kind of spotty now, but I also think I added a mic command. Did that work? Yes. Okay, I added a mic command too. So, but I actually got a chance to meet Mike at a magic convention back in January for the first time. We hung out like basically all weekend, so that was a fun time. I watched some stream of someone walking the streets of Tokyo in December, surprised to see no snow and seeing the trees green with leaves. Oh, yeah, because I think depending on where you are in Japan, the weather will vary because the Mike 2600 says spotty. Because like some of the water nearby will carry a lot of warmth and heat. So yeah, due to the fact that I take 12 to 13 different medications daily, if I were to go to Japan, the government would see me dead to the drug intake. Whoa. Okay. All right. I mean, I did not realize that there's that, but I'm sure you could probably find some way to medically clear. I mean, I don't know. It might be iffy now as we're like clearing through the pandemic era, but like I don't know. I don't think it's like out of the question in the future. So anyway, I've been calling this trick twisting Picasso's arm. All right, let me just do this before we get back to chat because I'm gonna freak myself out if I don't do this successfully. All right, so we've got a bunch of red spot cards. I'm sorry, red face cards, and I just want you all to note that all of the cards are blue backed. But all I have to do is snap, and actually that's going to change one of these cards to be a red backed card. I know, interesting, right? But if I snap a second time, now you're going to see two red backed cards out of the pile of four. I know, right? So let's see. So now we're 2 and 2, but what if I show you three red backed cards and one blue backed card? Like that. And so now, let's see. We've got... And I just want to show you, I just want to prove to you that there's actually still a blue-backed card amongst everything at the moment. So there's one blue-backed card amongst them all. But look, if I just snap one more time, they're now all going to be red. 2, 3, 4 red-backed cards. And that, my friends, is twisting Picasso's arm. And I was pretty happy with that, so... we're going to go ahead and say we beat the boss on that as well. Woo! Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what the implications are with taking medications overseas. I guess if you're taking a large quantity of them, yeah, they would think that you're probably doing that, but there must be a way that you can prove and let them know that, hey, these are for me, I need to take them while I'm here or I will die, kind of thing. So, I don't know. I'm not a travel expert or anything, so don't take my word for it, but it might be impractical. I'm sure it's doable, but just like impractical. Thank you kindly for the claps, Obi-Wan. Debogard. But I dream about Japan lots and I watch lots of anime, and there's this one I'm watching called I've seen the first season of Sword Art Online. So I definitely enjoyed Sword Art Online the first season, and then I was told, oh, don't watch the second season, and I haven't, so there we are. But yeah, that was a great first season anime that I enjoyed. Let's see. 14 episode or 24? I think it was 24. It was like the full first season, I think. All right, let's see. Good to see the faces change after you make all the. Oh, oh. You know what? Okay, so Miss. Hey, checking the gaff meter. Thank you so much for the resub. Greatly appreciate it. Checking the gaff meter. I am glad you are here because I mean I don't know if I fixed it. I feel like I should have, but I'm gonna go ahead and play you some bonks right now. Oh no, my computer just froze. Hold on. I don't know if it's because all those emotes just shut off my screen. Okay, no, I got control back. Okay, here we go. Okay, were you guys able to hear that? Hopefully that was hearable. Oh no, am I frozen? Hello? Bonk? Yes. Hooray! Okay, so that works? Okay, so that was the bonk. More bonk! Yes. They had arcs. They have the Aincrad arc and the Alif. Yes, that was hearable. Okay, cool. Am I still moving on stream? Because my OBS has frozen. I'm sorry, you were saying. And then Gibson Lens. Hey, welcome in, Gibson Lens. How are you doing? I'm sorry, you were saying. Okay, video is playing. Huh. Bizarre. All right, this is going to be kind of painful for me. Because my video in OBS has stopped. So, reload player. But okay, all right. I'm glad that it's still going over there. Man, this is going to be extremely disconcerting. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Okay, I guess I can I like rig this a little bit? You started streaming while I was in the middle of a Magic draft. Oh, okay. I mean, that's okay. I didn't realize you were streaming. Okay, all right. Now I'm doing something super hacky. Oh, hold on, wait. If I refresh... Hold on, if I do... Did I switch over to... Okay, I did. So that's so bizarre right now. I need to... Oh, you weren't streaming. Oh, okay, I see. That makes perfect sense now. All right. If I... Hold on. Camera... Hold on. Talking... If I turn this off and turn it back on... Did that? No. That just removed chat. Okay, hold on. Face cam. All right. My face cam is going to disappear for a second. All right, turn it back on. No. Wow, my OBS is just broken. Okay. Glorious. All right. Here we go. Oh, by the way, we are here, and let me just go ahead and give a shout out to Gibson Lens, my mod. If you guys are not following Gibson Lens, please give Gibson Lens a follow. Plays piano, lots of different kinds of music, and overall, great piano player. Has a lot of originals. So, yeah, please give Gibson Lens a follow. All right, so anyway, I have this really weird issue now on my OBS that I have to contend with. So, I don't think I want to restart it because then I'd probably disconnect from stream. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to deal with this. Anyway, if anybody has any tricks that they would like to see, feel free to use my trick list to request something and /or do !random to randomly put one in there. Have you tried Streamlabs? I have not tried Streamlabs. I actually just logged into Streamlabs for the first time, actually the other day, because I was in Gibson Lens's stream. I mod for Gibson Lens, if anybody didn't know. And, well, What? Requests are currently not active? What? They're not on? Hold on. If you have disconnect protection, it will keep the stream up for 90 seconds. Oh. Streamlabs is based on OBS? Okay, interesting. I do. Okay, let me... Alright guys, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to close OBS and then reopen and start streaming again. Okay, so this will be the first experiment I've ever done of this kind. So wish me luck. It's basically the same, just a bit better in my humble opinion. Okay, or in my opinion. Alright, here we go.